Hello and welcome to drillingcontractor.org. I'm Kelly Ainsworth here at the 2015 IADC Well Control Conference of the Americas in Galveston, Texas. I'm with IADC CEO and President Stephen Colville. How are you doing today, Stephen?
Very well, Kelly. Nice to be here.
And the Texas Railroad Commission has recently made changes to Rule 13 that do touch on well control. The IADC has sent a delegation to discuss these regulations. How does this delegation help advance IADC's goals of developing appropriate fit-for-purpose regulation?
Well, Kelly, one of the main objectives of IADC is securing better regulation. By that we mean regulation that enables our industry to perform in the way that we know is best. That means operationally and structurally. And with the Texas Railroad Commission, it was very pleasing to find that they have a real sense of leadership and a drive towards science-based regulation, and that they share our desire that regulation is appropriate, that it's fit for purpose, and that it's transparent, everyone understands what it's there and trying to achieve, and that there are no unforeseen consequences. And regarding the specifics of Rule 13, they understand and support our view that it was a form of regulation that came from the offshore, that came ashore and is now being used onshore. And to that end, they understand there are certain aspects that do need to be amended, and it's a real sense of collaboration. I recently met with all three of the commissioners, and they all share that same objective, that it has to protect the environment, protect safety, but also enable the industry to function, which is so important to the economic well-being of not just the state of Texas, but also for the United States as a whole.
And IADC has mastered well control and has launched a new well shop program. Can you tell us more about that?
Of all of the actions that take place on the hydrocarbon industry, probably the most important is well control. It's where a lot of the exposures lie and the challenges and many of the risks. And among dealing with those people, the competence of crews really stands at the top of this. So IADC, as the association, focuses on how can we improve the competency of crews. With that, we really mean three things. The first C is around capability. Do the crews know what they should be doing, and are they capable of doing it? The second C is around compliance. Do they do the right things in the right way at the right time consistently? And the third one is around credentialing. Can we verify objectively that they are meeting industry standards? And IADC has taken a really quite radical approach to raising the benchmark on well-controlled training to make sure that it is fit for purpose for a high reliability industry. That's an industry that people can depend upon to be acting appropriately, operationally, to support safety reductions in injuries and eliminating untoward incidents, but also in protecting the environment.
And how do both of these initiatives demonstrate the industry and IADC's ability to collaborate?
I think both of them do that to a great extent. IADC, of course, we work in the collaborative space. The competitive space is where our members and their customers are active. But for us, it's where they come together to do things better. And that is primarily in the field of safety. And in well-controlled training, there is no body that's better placed to undertake that than IADC.
Thank you for joining us today, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.